Hello, my name is AJ. I'm your HYPOXiX coach for today, and we have level 5.5, standing split, rotation. The right side's going to be facing your band squid at about navel height. This is near foot, so our near foot is forward, that's our right foot, and it's ipsilateral. Ipsilateral, some of you know because you've been following this method for a while, simply means on the same side of the body. So I'm gonna hold the yellow band in my right hand. Now, if you're working with a HYPOXiX coach and they've suggested some other kind of resistance for you based on your assessment, follow that. That's going to optimize your program. Otherwise, let's begin with this perfect foundational starting place. So we have a 4-foot stride length always for the standing split, 4 feet. Now, I really want to be perpendicular to my tether point. I'm going to be a little on an angle for demonstration, but you really want the hand right next to that anchor point to optimize that shoulder internal rotation that you're going to be performing here. So I'm going to start with a nice forward lean. The left hand is behind the head. HYPOXiX head stance is pushing the head back into the hand and also lifting it up a little bit here. Ground resistance with the front foot is important. You're pulling that front foot back toward the back foot. So if the floor were slippery, that foot would pull back just like that. That's key. Now, the pressure under the right foot, the front foot, you're putting most of the pressure under the big toe and also the inner heel of the front leg. Pronation, we're working that. Now here, so I'm ground resistance, I'm pulling back. Big toe, center of heel, that's where my foot pressure is. Now the knee is shooting a laser over the third toe, and I'm staring at my knee every single time I go to this forward position, just like that. So notice I'm hinging forward, there's no movement in your low back, I'm coming upright, and I'm here. Now I'm staring at my knee when I hinge, but when I come upright, I'm finding 2 panoramic points. A point on my left, a point on my right, and I'm staring at them every single time I come upright. Not easy, but we're exercising the muscles of our eyeballs, our cognition, our nervous system, and exercising our joint mechanics, of course, by making sure our knee stays over the third toe. So in every exercise, we're going to be specific with that eye movement and up. We're loosening the ab ribbon on your 8-second exhale. You're keeping it loose on your breath retention, and you're only pausing when you get to that engaged inhale. Now here, I know it's a lot of layers to think about, so follow my breath as a priority. Staying connected to your ab ribbon and make sure that you don't move in the low back. You may want to put a hand on the low back the first time you do this, and then when you become more skilled, add in the gaze, the foot pressure, all of the things. Always try to imagine that 80% of your body weight is on your front foot for this particular exercise. Even when you come upright, of course, it might not be 80%, but just visualize that so that you're reducing the weight on the back foot in the standing split and prioritizing weight on that front leg. So you're gonna get a lot of booty with this one, especially with that ground resistance. So let's practice from our zip up posture prep. Inhale, hiss, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 1, inhale 2, and hold the breath for 6, 5, ground resistance, 4, 3, 2, and pause on 1. Inhale, inhale. Loosen your ribbon, hold 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. Pause, inhale, inhale. Loosen your ab ribbon, panorama. You're holding 6, stare at the knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. I know, intense, really nice work. Now at this point, rest 15 to 30 seconds. You need to repeat it on the other side, so you can either rewind the video 60 to 90 seconds so we can perform it together, or you can stop the video here if you're no longer a beginner and repeat it on your own. Just make sure to stay true to the tempo, frequency, intensity, and duration of your breathography breath cycles. You may want to put a metronome on your phone at 60 beats per minute until you're at the point where you have that 60 beats per minute just playing in your head to stay true to that 2-second inhale and that long 8-second exhale, loosening your ab ribbon around your waist every time.